Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is For the Culture and I'm Rochelle, and today I'm going to be making a video which is a little bit of a life update because a lot has changed over these last couple months, okay? So let's get into it. If you can tell by the title, yes, that is for real. I did leave Nairobi, which I will be talking about a little bit later, but it was just a little too chaotic for me, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I am in a very peaceful place now. I'm loving where I'm at now. I moved to Kenya, and specifically Nairobi, Kenya, in September. And I thought that I was ready for big city life, but after living on Naivasha Road, I lived in Nairobi West, I lived in Kileleshwa. I was just hopping around trying different areas for like about 3 months. I just realized I was a little overstimulated with everything that was going on in Nairobi, and I wanted something that was a little bit out the way and a little bit more peaceful. My first 3 months in Nairobi was a great experience. I did get the flu the first month though, that was not fun, but after that, things really started to look up. Life was great. I really enjoyed living in Kileleshwa. I lived in Kileleshwa for 2 months, and so I was like a 10-minute Uber drive from all the hot spots like Alchemist, Gecko, Nairobi Street Kitchen, even CBD. I was about a 15-minute walk away from CBD. I was a 5-minute walk away from Art Cafe. I love going to Art Cafe, for work and stuff. Also, even when it comes to food delivery, I could get any type of food I wanted, food delivery. So living in Nairobi, especially like the Expat bubble, the very popular areas, it was a great experience. But Kileleshwa, it's very busy. Every time I would go out for a walk or for exercise, it was just busy, 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 busy. Like, obviously, Nairobi is a big city, but like I said, I decided to go for something a little bit more low key. So after 3 months of living in Nairobi, hopping from Airbnb to Airbnb, I decided to get my own place. And I was thinking, where do I want to live? Also the rent prices. That was another big downside for me. The rent prices in Kileleshwa, and even like the surrounding areas, it just wasn't very justifiable for me. In Kileleshwa, the first studio that I stayed in for a month was $900 a month. The second studio, I was able to get it for $700 a month. But $700 a month for a studio is still a little up there. It's just a little too pricey for me. I like more space, and I just wanted a little bit more flexibility in space, like I said. So there was just a couple downsides to living in Nairobi that I wasn't really feeling. So when I was looking for apartments, I decided to look for outer areas, the surrounding areas, and I stumbled upon Syokimau. I didn't even know how to pronounce Syokimau like 2 months ago. I didn't know what it was. I had never heard of it. I so I was just like, I started asking people, and I was like, yeah, I saw some apartments like, on property24.com, which is a great place to look for apartments. I saw some apartments in Syokimau. I think I'm just gonna check them out. And everybody that I talked to was like, oh, Syokimau, like, that's far. That's far. Are you sure? Like, everybody kept telling me how far it was. Like, that's so far. That's so far. So far. I was just like, let's just try it out. So, I just booked a appointment with a realtor. He took me to like, I think 4 or 5 different apartments, and I was liking what I was seeing more or less. And then I stumbled upon the apartment that I'm in now, which is amazing. I absolutely love it. And so a couple weeks later, I put my deposit down and I moved. So yes, I left Nairobi and now I live in Syokimau, Machakos, which I live literally, if you look on the map, I literally live on the border of Nairobi County and Machakos County. So I live about 15 minutes from the airport. I live about 40 minutes from CBD, depending on traffic. Okay. And depending on if I take the expressway or not. And yes, I live, if I wanted to go to Kileleshwa, it would be probably about 40, minutes, 45 minutes, depending on the day, the time, the traffic, like I said. So I'm still fairly close to CBD. I still have access to all the things that I like to do, but it is extremely, extremely peaceful out here. And I really have been enjoying living in Syokimau. Like I said, when I talk to people about Syokimau, I heard so many different things. People just said a lot of interesting things. I don't know. I guess people really don't know about Syokimau, or maybe it's just foreign territory for a lot of people. But I had people that were just telling me that you're not gonna have good roads. There's no roads in Syokimau. There's flooding. There's water outages. There's power outages. There's like they were telling me about all these like downsides, all these things that I guess they heard about Syokimau. And so I was a little bit hesitant to move here, but once I moved here, it's not it's not nearly as bad as how some people are making it out to be. Obviously, there's more rural areas. It is a more rural area. Even coming to my house, I do pass by some village areas, which I enjoy it. I mean, I don't have a problem with it at all. There's malls, there's like, Naivas, there's several Naivas, there's malls right across the street from me. I live along Mombasa Road. I live by the railway station. So I've really been enjoying it out here. None of the rumors, or I guess the things that people have said, is true. I don't think that Syokimau Mao has horrible infrastructure compared to Nairobi. I know people in Kileleshwa paying over 1,200 US dollars living in Kileleshwa that still have power outages all day. So yes, sometimes I might have power outages in Syokimau, but there are people paying double the rent that I'm paying in Kileleshwa that still have power outages for 6, 7, 8 hours, flooding issues. Also, a lot of people think that that moving to the expat areas or the popular areas is more safe, or it's just going to protect you in some way, shape, or form. But I also know people who have gotten their houses broken into in very expensive, very prestigious areas in Kileleshwa. So I think more people, more foreigners, more of the diaspora should consider looking into the outer areas of Nairobi, specifically Syokimau. I do enjoy living in Machakos. Like I said, I literally live like on the border of Nairobi and Machakos. I'm not like deep, deep, deep into the villages or into the rural areas, but I really love my apartment. I really love living out here, and I'm really glad I made this choice. I feel for the people that have told me about their negative experiences in Kileleshwa, but people are going through it with flooding, bad infrastructure, power outages, home break-ins. It's not everything that people make it out to be. I'm glad that I followed my intuition and I didn't let people like scare me or, prevent me from just making the right choice for me. Because I'm really loving it out here. So yes, I left Nairobi, and I'm very happy. It's extremely peaceful. I keep saying that because peace is like paramount for me. I live across from the safari, from the national park. Every morning I see the sunset, and every evening I see the sunrise over the national park, which is honestly like a dream come true. Even this morning I've seen rhinos. I've seen, I don't know what they're called, antelope. I've seen giraffes. This morning, I've seen wildebeest, like literally 4 different animals in the national park standing on my balcony. This is the life that I manifested. This is the life that I prefer, that I desire. City life is cool, city life is great, but this is the life for me. So I just wanted to come with a little life update for you guys. I'm not ready to give a full apartment tour quite yet. I'm getting my couch delivered tomorrow. Still getting furniture because when I did move, I was ready to go. So I didn't want to stay in Airbnbs for months and months waiting to save money for furniture. So what I did was I moved in, I bought a mattress, I slept on my mattress on the floor for a couple weeks. Not gonna lie, I got my bed custom made. I got a custom made bed delivered, and then I got more custom furniture made. When I give my full apartment tour, probably within a couple months, I'm going to fully outline everywhere I went and where I got everything sourced from. Excuse me, because I really do prefer and I enjoy getting custom furniture, custom options made. But yes, right now I live in a 4 bedroom apartment, which technically it's a 3 bedroom with the DSQ. A DSQ is basically a room that like your house cleaner or your house helper will live in. So technically 4 bedroom, 4 bath. And it is a fraction of the price that people are paying in Kileleshwa with 10 times more peace. So yeah, this works for me. Like I'm loving it. I love my apartment. I haven't had any water shortages. There hasn't been any flooding. I have a easily accessible road. So none of the things that people were telling me is true for me. I live on an estate. I don't even have to leave my estate to get anything I want. On my estate, there's several mini marts. There's a laundry. They'll do your laundry for you. There's a cafe. There's free Wi-Fi. There's restaurants in my apartment complex, my apartment estate. There's a pool. There's a full gym. You know, it's amazing. It's beautiful. I have 2 balconies. Y'all, life is good. So yeah, I have been a little bit MIA because I've just been settling in, and getting furniture, getting everything in order, working and stuff. But I am gonna be more consistent with my vlogs. But I just wanted to come and give you guys a little bit of an update. I have moved into my apartment. I'm settling in. I'm nesting. I'm also gonna be traveling next month. I know it's like so much going on. Trying to buy furniture. I moved. Also, when you move to apartments, from my experience, you have to pay 2 months deposit and a first month's rent. So that was a little bit of a dent. That put a little bit of a dent in my bank account, like 2 months deposit. But everything is working out beautifully. So yeah, comment below if you guys have any questions that you want me to answer. I'm just enjoying life, but I don't want to neglect you guys. I am going to be coming with more videos, and next month we're going to be going to some very beautiful, very exciting countries. I'm going to be going on a backpacking adventure in a couple weeks here, so stay tuned for that. I want to end this video just by showing you a little bit of my apartment. Like I told you, my furniture is getting delivered tomorrow, so don't judge me, but I'll take you guys on a tiny little tour. So yes, here is my living room. I actually got this installed yesterday and I really love it. It is gonna match my couch beautifully. It's just a TV stand with this UV board. It's just like a decoration, and then these wood panelings, which is beautiful. 55-inch TV. Can't wait to use that on my new couch. I have my dining room here, which is beautiful. And here is my kitchen. I've never seen a kitchen quite like this that has the screen door, the closing door. But here is my kitchen. It came with the stove and an oven, which I was really happy about, but I did have to buy my own refrigerator and my own water dispenser, of course. So, like I said, it's a 4 bed, 4 bath. Here is just one of the bathrooms. This is gonna be my office. So slowly but surely buying more furniture. This is going to be my guest room. I'm gonna buy a bed. I'm not in a rush to buy a bed for the guest room though. Excuse my messy bed, but this is my room. It's a little sneak peek of my room. So yeah, this is my amazing apartment. The DSQ is separate And I actually do have my assistant who lives there, so I'm not gonna show her private space, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick little tour of my apartment. And I will see you guys in the next video. I have some really fun vlogs coming out, so see you later. Peace.